So Pat, was a draw fair result in the
end? Probably was. I think, when you're that late, a goal down happened to us a few weeks ago, the reverse that against Rovers when we conceded a late one, and it probably feels like a defeat for Bray, but I thought we deserved the point in the end.
Did we do enough to possibly win the game in the second half?
Yeah, I thought we livened up after they scored, to be fair. We didn't start the first half properly, and then they scored early in the second and sort of waking us up a little bit, and we did a lot better. We hit the post a couple of times, created a few chances. Matt made some decent saves, so I thought it was probably the least we deserved. Yeah.
And young Christopher Forrester got the equaliser. Can you tell us a bit about him?
Yeah, he's the youngest of them all, to be honest. He's the baby of the group. He's doing his leaving cert this year, so like I said, he's back to school tomorrow. But he's going to be a good player for us. We played him in Tolkien. Probably playing 90 minutes for him at air level he's probably not just quite at that, but I think he can come on and impact games when the game opens up and it gets a bit looser. He's good on the ball, 2 good feet, scores a lot of goals for the reserves in the last couple of years, and he's going to be a good player for us.
Are injuries really starting to affect the squad? A lot of the lads out there seem a bit tired.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you see, Bistow said it before, that if we don't get Christie back quickly, Bistow's going to be about my size in about 3 weeks. He does that much work and running, so we need to take a little bit of pressure off him, to be honest. We've flogged him, and his work rate is fantastic, so we're hopeful that Rossi might be okay for Friday. Christie is probably another week, 10 days away. Glenn Cronin's probably about 2 weeks away, so hopefully by the next 2 weeks are gone, then we'll have a few back, but then we go back into playing Friday rather. So we're stuck at the moment. We're playing Friday, Monday, and we just don't have the bodies to cope with it, to be honest.
Are you a bit maybe concerned about how the fixtures have been laid out?
It's madness, absolutely. I don't know who designed it, but obviously he wasn't a genius in relation to fixtures, but I'd like someone to explain to me why we're playing so many matches. I said before, the powers to be have been pushing for the game to go back part-time as far as I can see, and yet they're overloading players who are only part-time, so it doesn't make sense.
And how did you find Bray today? Was it difficult to write down?
Yeah, they're a good side, as we said before. We probably didn't get the credit we deserve for winning out there in the first game of the season. They haven't lost too many matches, and they're up there on merit. In fairness to them, they're a decent side. They're going to be hard to beat, definitely, and they've got enough strikers, young players up front that have got pace and can score goals.
No, it just feels like you dropped 2 points, and at this stage of the season they're very important. We're disappointed. With a lot of decisions which led to the actual equaliser. But look, that's football. You got to get on with it. But we played a bit of a part in ourselves. 2 young lads got the ball up in the corner. They could have killed the game, and they didn't. And they got a free kick. And as they say, the rest is history. But we learn from it. And if someone had said coming in at a point, you've been happy enough. But we're disappointed. We felt we should have got the 3.
We're very animated there with the referee at the end.
Well, I was very disappointed with him in the overall context of the game, not just that particular incident or anything like that. I just thought he was dreadful. That's it.
And do you think you maybe done enough to win the game?
Oh, we certainly did. Sure, it was the 94th minute. Only 4 minutes extra, and then we don't hold it. Crazy. Bowes, in fairness, came back. We sat back a little bit, and Matt Craig brought off a very good save, and he hit the cross. I think we got a bit tired at that stage, and let's not make an excuse, but genuinely I think that's what happened. But we still should have held out. Kept a clean sheet, would have given us the 3 points, and would have put us in a lovely position.
I didn't get the 3 points here tonight, but you must be delighted with your overall start to the season.
Yeah, coming to Dalymount, we've never had any luck in Dalymount. We've a fierce record in that, but coming here is always tough, and Pat always has a very good side. He's some very good talent out there. And look, at the end of the day, getting the point tomorrow, I say, that's all right. But we've tough games coming up, so 3 points would have been an extra bonus for us, So, we look forward. We play Pats on Friday and Sligo on the Tuesday, so we'll just get on with it.
Is the fixture congestion a bit tough on the squad?
Oh, it's mad. It can only happen here. It is just the most idiotic decision making I've ever seen in my life, that part-timers are put through this gruelling campaign. It just doesn't make sense.
How's the squad shaping up for Pats on Friday now?
Well, we'll see how they are after today. It's tough. 2 games over the weekend is tough, and Pats will be a massive game on Friday. It always is against Bray, and we've got to travel on Tuesday to Sligo, so we'll have to assess them on Wednesday and take it from there.
Cheers, Pat. Well done tonight.
No bother. Cheers.